Students play their part in helping with climate change, and Family ARC receives a large grant. Those details right now.
In the market for new appliances, but can't find what you need? Charlie Wilson's Appliances, TVs, and Mattresses has over $2 million of inventory in stock and ready to go. Your dollar goes farther at Charlie Wilson's in Clarksville.
Thank you for joining us right now. I'm Corey McCauley. In your top headline, sponsored by Clark Memorial Health. Students and teachers from Clarksville High School are joining in the effort to reduce the risks of extreme heat in the community. Monday, those from the high school gathered with town officials and community volunteers to collect temperature data as part of the Beat the Heat initiative. The volunteers made their way around town using bikes and vehicles outfitted with sensors to track the air temperatures. These heat patterns will be compiled into a map showing the hottest and coolest locations in the town. The heat mapping project will help town officials as they determine where to plant trees in the community. The town's mission is to improve the tree canopy and to find other proactive strategies to deal with climate change in the community and the growing issues of extreme heat. In today's COVID-19 update, we've got the latest numbers from the state, and positive COVID-19 cases continue to trend upward. The latest numbers issued Tuesday afternoon show more than 3,600 new positive cases in the state. In Clark County, there are 131 new positive cases, and in Floyd County, there are 60 new cases. The latest from the Indiana Department of Health shows last week more than 3,500 new student cases of COVID-19 were reported, and 172 new cases were reported among teachers and staff. For those looking to get the vaccine, there have been some changes to clinics in Floyd County. The Floyd County Health Department canceled the vaccine clinic scheduled for tomorrow at the Floyd County Farmers Market. Instead, a drive-through clinic will be held Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at IUS. In your business news, sponsored by First Harrison Bank, Family ARC in Jeffersonville recently received a large grant that will allow them to expand their services. Corsair Charities recently gifted Family ARC $175,000, which they will use to renovate a second Lotus House. The Lotus House program provides a sober living environment for women with substance use disorder. They will reside on the Family ARC campus with their children for up to 6 months while receiving treatment. In addition, Family ARC provides support services that help prevent children from potential neglect, abuse, or possible removal from their parent. Lotus House number 2 is expected to open in early 2022.
The weekly case management that looks at education and or vocation, do they need to be working on that high school diploma or GED, financial literacy. And we have some ladies that are looking to go back to college or maybe some sort of trade school. And so we'll work with them wherever they are and whatever they want to be doing, as long as we're helping them and kind of advance towards stability and self-sufficiency, because that's a huge goal.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Huber's Orchard and Winery, August is National Immunization Awareness Month. And we're talking to healthcare professionals at Clark Memorial Health about the importance of vaccinations for people of all ages. Being a new parent is such an exciting time, but can also be scary, wanting to make the best decision you can for your child. In the middle of a global pandemic, it can seem impossible to make the right choices.
The main role of a pediatrician is to educate parents about vaccines, reasons that we give them, side effects of vaccines, benefits of the vaccines, how effective that they are. Vaccines have been around for years, and it's one of the most important advances in medicine.
Carrie Krieger is a pediatrician at Clark Memorial Health. She says education matters. Parents should know what vaccines they need and what their child needs.
So I always educate parents with a newborn that they should have their flu vaccine. Everyone around that baby needs to have their flu vaccine because the baby cannot protect themselves.
Throughout all stages of life, a vaccine of some kind is recommended. In children, those include rotavirus, polio, chickenpox, and measles. And in adults, it can be flu, HPV, or shingles. However, with the COVID-19 pandemic happening across the world, healthcare professionals are urging everyone to get the COVID-19 vaccination.
Even though the COVID may not 100% prevent you from getting the illness, so you may still catch COVID, you may still catch the flu even with a flu vaccine, but what we do know is that those vaccines are decreasing the severity of illness, so much less likely of being hospitalized for COVID or the flu, much less likely of having long-term side effects or even death from either of those illnesses.
In a world full of misinformation, Krieger says it's extremely important to find a healthcare provider you trust.
And I feel like that myself having 3 boys, 3 kids, hopefully I can relate to some families as well, because I would never recommend anything for a family that I wouldn't do for my own kids. And, I've been there through a lot of those milestones, which is very helpful as well.
In your sports news, brought to you by Call's Body Shop, the Floyd Central girls golf team pulled off a historic performance to win the Culver Classic on Saturday. The Highlanders shot a school record of 302 at the Old Capitol Golf Club in Corydon. They beat defending state champion Evansville North by 5 strokes. They will return to Old Capitol on September 18th, where they will try for their 8th sectional title. In your weather forecast, sponsored by Langford Funeral Home. Plenty of sunshine out there today. It's hot and humid with a high of 96. For your Thursday, a mix of clouds and sunshine, possibly some stray showers with a high of 95. Looking to the weekend, Friday, it'll be much of the same, mostly sunny skies out there with a high of 92. And on Saturday, it will be a repeat, but a beautiful day to be outside, sunny skies with a high of 92. And that's what's happening right now for Wednesday, August 25th. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.